Welcome to episode 17 of the Insert Name Here Vodcast show where we talk about geek culture, news, and lifestyle. I guess this episode we are talking about TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, so there was a new trailer that's been out for about a week and a bit now, or about a week now. We just want to make sure that we catch on to it as well and watch it together with you guys out there and give our thoughts about it. So
Yeah, you guys know the drill, so we're going to cue it up and you'll see it in the little corner there.
Cool.
So let's check it out. You ready?
And now. Oh, here we go. I gotta say, we have watched this a couple of times beforehand, so... Here. Nickelodeon movies, huh?
Violence and fear have run rampant.
Very sinister voiceover
Definitely.
work there.
City is being destroyed.
I think visually it looks pretty cool.
It's
Michael Bay.
It's
when-
already feeling like a Michael Bay movie.
It
don't
is,
you
it
think?
is. Especially with the sound effects, you know.
People want heroes, Miss O'Neill.
Megan Fox.
She looks almost exactly the same in every movie that she's been in. And there's the yellow jacket.
Yep. So she's got the yellow theme, right? That's good. Which is what she's recognized for, I guess.
April O'Neil, yeah.
They're creative.
Leo.
That's what your father and I were trying to do.
Do you reckon that guy is the Shredder?
Oh, Shredder.
Create heroes.
See, I like the size of the build. The build looks really cool. Still don't understand that.
Yeah, I'm hoping it makes sense in the movie that they're not just throwing each other around.
Whoa, chill. It's just a mask. See? Don't freak out. Right?
There's a couple of things
Classic Michelangelo.
that
Well,
it is, isn't it?
what do you think? I mean, so we've seen
Alright.
the trailer, we've seen the turtles. We get a pretty good look at them.
Yeah.
They're not burying that at all.
All right. So here it is, and I'll try to wrap it up as short as I can. Okay. A bit worried when I saw Michael Bay's name being attached to this movie, but he's only producing it. He's not directing it, so I'm okay with that. I have certain issues with Michael Bay and Transformers.
I don't know why the worry with Michael Bay. I mean,
Because he's ruining the 80s sort of franchise and cartoons and stuff to
well,
me.
I don't know if you can call making 3-4 movies and grossing however many billions of dollars ruining the franchise.
It is to me because it's just ruining my nostalgic memory. I
They're
guess you
still
could
there.
say.
Those memories are still there.
Yeah,
What do
but
you...
he's blurring the lines.
This is what happens when you go out drinking every Friday, Terrence.
All right. But anyways, the movie as an overall looks really good. I think is it William Fichtner?
William
Fichtner.
The guy from Prison Break.
Yes,
The guy
that's
from,
what
like,
I'm known from.
The
as
start
well.
of Dark Knight.
Yep. So I mean, look, and apologies if I am pronouncing that wrong. He sounds very sinister. He's obviously going to be Shredder.
Well, there was that scene
I'm
where
pretty sure.
he was looking at the Shredder
The
mask,
mask,
wasn't
right?
it?
So
Or the helmet.
I thought Shredder was a Japanese dude.
Well,
So-
it depends on which version, I think, because the one that we grew up in the 90s, with the 90s Turtles. So
Yeah, and he was a Japanese dude, right?
Yeah, but I think subsequently they had ones where, Shredder was almost like a robot shell for the
Oh, really?
the Murgatroyd or whatever like Krang.
Yeah, I know Krang. I know
Yeah,
Krang.
like there were whole species of people, and like he was like a robot that's being controlled.
I never
yeah.
see. I didn't watch that sort of cartoon, so I can't sort of say. But wow, okay, well that's fair. So I guess it's a bit of a change there.
If William Fichtner is going to be Shredder, he's certainly not going to be Japanese.
Yeah. That's
Well,
true.
although there was that Japanese, there was that scene.
the scene with the
Like
wall
the
and
mural or
looking.
whatever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So there's certainly going to be ninja in it, because I remember at one stage they were talking about how they're going to be from outer space or something, and
well,
they weren't going to be
They
teenagers.
had
so
the ooze, right? The what do you call it? The
the mutagen or
yeah,
whatever.
that thing. Yes, the mutagen. So I don't think so. I think overall it looks good. It looks a little bit darker than the cheesy sort of
The
goofy
stuff that we grew up
turtles.
on.
I am a little bit worried in a sense of I don't know if they're gonna really show the each turtle's personality. So we know it as Leo being the very
Like the serious
calm,
one, he's responsible. He's got-
yes, the very centered one, grounded, I guess. Well, as grounded as you can be. Then you've got Raph being the hot-headed, short-tempered
like
sort of.
wants to get into a fight sort of character.
Yeah. Then you've got Don, who's the intelligent one, or the
nerd.
nerd, right?
We
Yeah,
can
the
say
nerd.
it.
And then Mike being
Well,
the goofball.
it looks as though they're playing up Michelangelo as being the the goofy one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's good. I think you can't have them all being serious, which I think was one of the. Did you ever read the original incarnation?
Yes.
From the 80s? You did?
You know what?
I didn't.
I actually did when I was younger, and I've got them as a collected.
The black and white ones?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. As a collected small little, like a trade paperback.
Well,
I used to flip through them all the time.
Weren't they all really serious? They had no
Yes.
personality. The only thing
Yes.
different about them was the weapons.
Yes, absolutely. So
I think you can't. I don't think the movie's going to be very successful if that was it.
True. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a good dynamic with all the different personalities showing. I'm hoping that they will
we're hoping
execute
so.
that. Yeah, well, it looks like they would be, right? I mean, I'm assuming that particular scene where, Donnie, he throws Raph,
Raph.
at the van, car, truck, Hummer, whatever it is. Maybe it's to show, Raph is like the really big gun-ho
He wants to get in there.
tank,
sort of,
sort of thing. So maybe they are sort of showing hints of it. That being said, I do have a couple of issues visually. I like the build and the size and everything of the turtles itself from what we saw, but when did turtles have lips and what? They've got fingernails
Nails
as well,
and-
and that's weird, right? So I think it's going to go down
Did you
one
think
of two ways, right? And let me just say, if they mentioned, well, the Shredder character mentioned, they're building some sort of like super soldiers or whatever it might be,
creating
right?
heroes,
Yeah, growing heroes, right? So if they're splicing it or playing with DNA where they mix up turtles and humans, okay, I understand that. But if it's just
Although what would you mix a human with a turtle?
because they are
I
heroes in a half shell,
They, like,
I don't know.
Turtles can live long, I think. So maybe they want to.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Well, so we might see some of the other villains, like like Bebop and Rocksteady, splicing up a.
Yeah,
'cause
right. That would make sense. Well, there you
I
go.
can imagine-
Maybe that would make sense.
I can imagine mixing a human with a rhino. The strength and the power of a rhino.
Yeah, right.
I think another movie's doing that later the year anyway. So I think Turtles want to stay away from that.
Look. What did you think? I've said everything that I needed to say.
I think it looks pretty good. It looks okay because Turtles. They have had many different origins. There have been different interpretations. So I'm willing to accept that they can go any direction with it. I think it looks pretty good on screen. They don't look too cartoony.
Yeah.
They definitely
agree.
don't look like people in suits and like rubber suits. So
Yeah.
that's already one advantage.
Hey, that was very cool for the 90s. What we grew up with. Come on,
the rubber suits. Oh no, yeah. With
I was amazed.
Kevin Nash as the Shredder.
I thought it was so cool. But anyways,
Did you watch the 2007 Turtles movie? The 3D
animation?
animated one? Yeah.
Yeah, you
It
know
had,
what?
like,
I
Chris
actually did.
Evans and
Yeah,
Sarah
yes.
Michelle Gellar.
I actually found it really fun. It was
It was a
fun
really good movie,
movie,
right? Yeah.
it was actually very fun.
I don't know how it performed in the box office. I don't know how you'd market that sort of movie. But I thought that was a good movie.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I
I'll
agree.
be comparing this one to that, and to
Okay.
a lesser extent, there was also TMNT Forever. Did you watch that one?
No.
It was the one where they had all the different turtles of all the different eras. It's actually really good. You should check it out.
Okay.
They all meet in like a parallel universe.
Okay.
It's worth watching, and I highly recommend you watch it if you can. But it brings together all the different incarnations of the turtles.
Okay.
Again, it's something that I'll be comparing it to, and I'm hopeful that being a big screen blockbuster, this one's going to be better.
Look, I think it's got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got a lot of potential.
I know that even though Michael Bay is just producing it, I'm hopeful that it'll be successful. I'm not sour on his name being in it. I don't mind if there's going to be more movies. It looks a little bit dark, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too serious.
As long as they don't have one of the turtles riding some sort of dinosaur, waving a sword around, I'm okay.
Well, you know what? This is New York, and it's a Michael Bay movie, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see a turtle clinging onto the back of like a runaway car and
Yeah, there
waving it
will
out.
be a car chase scene.
Bank on it.
eventually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. All right, cool. Look, we'll wrap it up here. What did you guys think? Let us know. Please comment on the bottom of the blog.
Let us know who your favorite turtle is.
Mine was Mike.
Mine was Michelangelo as well.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
he had the
That's
funny
awesome.
lines.
That's awesome.
Bam.
All right.
He was always eating the pizza, you know.
He was like chocolate pizza or some weird
chocolate pizza.
chocolate
Did that
on
happen?
pizza, and they did like cereals on pizzas and stuff at one stage. I don't know where I saw
They
it.
did all that wacky stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit hungry now. We better wrap this up, I think.
Cool. All right, man. So I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks for sticking it out with us.
Cowabunga, dudes.